All right, so gain overlap. Somebody asked me about that because in the really, like, what are fucking hand tattoos? Really, do you really need those? Anyways, gain overlap. What is gain overlap? So you Google it. Gain overlap tells you about it's a comfortable compromise between high signal to noise ratio and listening levels. So to translate that, what that means is that if you turn your gains up too high, you're going to hear noise in the background because it's just fucking noisy. The circuits are noisy just by nature. So I like to do it by ear as far as setting my gains. What you do is you just basically set it up to hear distortion and then back it off. Now, how much you back it off is up to your OCD, right? Because you guys are like, a lot of you guys are obsessed with maximum output. And it really, when you obsess on the wrong thing, you don't get the results that you want. When really what you really need is a lot more money, a lot more time, and all that kind of stuff. And nobody wants to hear that answer, right? So so that's what gain overlap is. Now, as far as Steve talking about it in the video, I think he's just saying it to sound smart, because that's right up Steve's alley. It's not really a thing. I wouldn't even worry about it. But I wanted to go back to Arthur Wilkes, I've known for years, through Bernie Boland. I think for a minute he was working for Bernie when Bernie started Boland Audio. And I got to know him that way. We fixed a bunch of amps. I've talked to him a lot about his experience at MTX, and he did a lot of videos for MTX. So that's really the way that you want to look at setting your gains. So is with a basic multimeter, and you've seen this in a bunch of other videos. This is the information that I'm giving you is not my information. That's just the information that exists. Now, whether or not you do your research and hear from different sources, again, you don't want to base your actions, your path of action, solely on other people's videos or other people's opinions. It's best if you understand what they're trying to tell you. So Arthur, right away, cool points, 0. Because he's got math in this thing, and math to a lot of these guys is just too much for you to handle. And it's important to understand why there's math so that you can figure out what to look for. So, but, and also in the Facebook thing, somebody posted my video, and of course, I got a bunch of haters on Facebook, which is fine. I don't give a shit. But one of the things they pointed out was that they're like, Steve posts about the LOC. He posts the guts on his Instagram. Well, guess who's blocked from Steve's Instagram? Me. In my opinion, it's because Steve's a coward. But I'm like, I don't go around just trashing people and just talking trash like that. There's got to be a reason for it. So I don't have my voice to text. Steve Meade SMD Instagram. And so then it comes up, it's Meade 916, and then you go to it, sorry, this page is not available. So, because Steve, in my opinion, is a coward, and I don't know, like, what's wrong with me seeing your post, Steve? I don't understand. So, but anyways, I don't block Steve, and I don't block Tony from my channels because they have important stuff to say, and I want you to hear what they have to say. Because I want you to understand when they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes with fancy talk, like Steve's doing in that fucking video. I got about 10 dB of gain overlap. What the fuck does that mean, Steve? Oh, you don't know either? Okay, then stop saying it. So anyways, but my point is educate yourself, guys. Educate yourself on what's really going on. I know everybody wants the big, 421-inch woofers with, a zillion watts and all that kind of stuff. It's not worth your time and money, just so you know. What you want to do is net hug somebody that's, on a team or sponsored, or somebody like Steve, and you listen to the vehicle, and it's entertaining for a minute. Then you want to go jack off, because that's the problem with young guys, is that you have a bunch of sexual frustration, and that's why you like this shit in the first place. So, like, I remember being in fucking junior high school, riding on the school bus, and if I sat on the right seat, I'd get a vibration up through my butthole, and I'd get a boner. So I avoided that seat. So until I saw Melanie Brown's, she wore some see-through panties one time to school. It's pretty rad. Anyways, you got to understand that your crave for bass is a physical one. And so if you learn how to master your physical attributes of yourself and also your psychological attributes, you're not such a slave to this stuff, and then you're also not sucker to it. So it's the same thing of like when you see a really hot girl and she flirts with you. To me, that's immediate red flags. I'm like, oop, I need to get the fuck out of here. Because there's no reason for her to be talking to me. None. So if a cute or even like a white trashy girl starts talking to me, I'm like, I gotta go. Bye, 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 bye. And I avoid her. You guys that don't know any better of where that path leads, you're going to pursue that. You're like, oh, she likes me. Don't be an idiot. So that's what Steve is doing. Again, Steve is the Kardashian of fucking car audio. Okay? He doesn't really want to do any work, but he wants to impress you enough to get your money out of you. So whether or not Ray J is going to do a sex video with him, I don't know. But that's up to Steve. So, but look for that. And Steve, I highly recommend you let me look at your Instagram page. I don't know why, but I know you blocked me on Facebook because you're a coward and whatever. You can't take criticism. Dude, you're going to have to learn how to take criticism, okay? Believe me, I have, okay? And people fucking trash me, and it's okay. You want to be known, right? So be known. But what do you want to be known for, right? What's Kim Kardashian known for? See? So you don't have the skills and the knowledge, and you're lazy and you don't want to put in the time. So you're not going to be known for being smart. You're not going to be known for being clever. You're known for being flashy, okay? Which anybody can do. And that's another reason why I don't like to go to the fucking shows. It's just a bunch of guys trying to measure dicks and dominate each other and show off. And I'm the best. This is the best. You don't know what you're doing. This and this and that. That's not fun. That's not fun. What I think is fun is when you're able to hack something and get something for next to nothing and make a living at home so you can be with your family and you help support and create base for other people. That's what I think is cool. So, but you're not offering anything for reselling. You're only offering consumer end user type of shit. So it's like, what are you really doing for the community, right? That was another argument that a bunch of people put up about Steve Meade's been out there for the community and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, really? So he's made himself famous and that somehow benefits the community, whatever the fuck that means. Anyways, I love you guys. I look forward to reading your comments and even commenting. Sometimes I just, whatever, like you don't make a really good comment, so I'll just put a heart on it. So just to know that I saw it and I love you. So bye.